Everyone trusted him. The kind of neighbor you'd let babysit your kids. Smile, polite, always helpful. But behind that friendly face lurked a terrifying secret. Tonight, we uncover a story that proves evil often hides where you least expect it. A story of a neighborhood that seemed perfect, until one disappearance revealed the truth. And it all began with something so small, almost invisible, a missing package. No one thought much of it, but in hindsight, it was the first warning. Everyone in the neighborhood loved him. He smiled at everyone he passed, waved at children playing outside, and helped carry groceries for the elderly. His house was always welcoming, full of laughter, warm lights glowing in the evening. People trusted him implicitly. He remembered birthdays, offered a cup of sugar, checked in when someone was sick. He seemed ordinary in every way, almost too ordinary. That ordinariness made him invisible. No one questioned him. No one doubted him. He was the perfect neighbor, blending in, friendly, polite. But appearances can be deceiving. Sometimes, the darkest secrets are hidden behind the friendliest faces. In this quiet, tree-lined neighborhood, danger was hiding right next door, smiling, waving, blending in. At first, the signs were subtle. A missing package here, strange noises at night there. People shrugged them off, chalking it up to harmless accidents or imagination. But as weeks passed, the small details began to form a troubling pattern. Neighbors noticed things they hadn't before. The dog barking at night, lights in his house going off at odd hours, visitors who seemed unusual. And then one night, a young woman named Emily didn't come home from her evening jog. Her friends called, no answer. Her phone went straight to voicemail. Something about that night felt wrong, and that feeling would soon turn into fear. The police were called. A search began, streets, alleys, parks everywhere. Cameras were checked, but nothing. No trace of Emily. The last signal from her phone pointed to the neighborhood, and one house in particular stood out. His house. Detectives knocked on his door. Calm, polite, smiling. His alibi seemed airtight, but something about him felt off. Small inconsistencies appeared. Strange late-night activity, unexplained movements. Neighbors remembered odd behavior, quickly covering blinds when someone walked by, small flashes of anger or frustration. Police asked to check his backyard. He hesitated, just for a moment, long enough for detectives to notice. Beneath freshly turned soil, they found Emily's backpack, then her phone, and finally, evidence that revealed the horrifying truth. And what they found inside the house would shock the entire neighborhood. He wasn't just a friendly neighbor. He had been hiding years of crimes, carefully covering his tracks. His house was full of hidden compartments, evidence meticulously stored. Emily was not the first. She might have been the only one to survive. When confronted, he didn't panic. He smiled, calm, collected, confident. Those who trusted him most were now in disbelief. How could someone so ordinary hide something so monstrous? Police dug into his past. Old neighborhoods, previous neighbors, jobs, travel. Every detail revealed careful planning, meticulous attention to cover tracks, almost cinematic in precision. Detectives uncovered other victims, near misses, and attempts to dispose of evidence. Each layer added to the horror. Every friendly act from him now seemed like manipulation, a tactic to stay undetected. And then, detectives found something in his basement, something that no one could have imagined. Hidden cameras, diaries, notes detailing victims' routines, maps marking houses and schedules. The scale of his deception was staggering. The more investigators found, the more chilling it became. Evil had been hiding in plain sight. Every smile, every wave, every cup of sugar was part of a larger plan to stay invisible. Neighbors were horrified. They wondered, could we have seen the signs? Could we have stopped him? He was arrested. Evidence was undeniable. But in court, he remained calm, emotionless. smiling. People who knew him were horrified. The trial revealed meticulous planning and a complete lack of empathy. Each testimony layered more horror on the story. Friends, neighbors, and survivors shared accounts that painted a picture of someone completely ordinary, yet monstrously deceptive. The neighborhood changed forever. Trust shattered. People learned the hard truth. Evil could be smiling at you, waving at you, borrowing sugar from you. And even after prison, the question lingered, could there be others like him, hiding in plain sight? This story reminds us, the most dangerous people are often the ones we trust, the ones we smile at, the ones who appear ordinary. Appearances can be deadly, and sometimes the friendliest neighbor hides the darkest secrets. If you enjoyed this story, don't you forget to subscribe to World Crime Zone for more shocking true crime stories and chilling crime documentaries from around the world. Comment below. Could you have spotted the signs in your own neighborhood? And if you think this is shocking, wait until you see what we uncover next.